Welcome back. I'm here this morning with Meador and Duwan Harris. Both are a part of the June Kaboom, which is a skateboarding event taking place in Cape Girardeau this weekend. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. So let's talk a little bit about this event. What is it all about?
Skateboarding. That's essentially the whole reason of doing it. We wanted to bring everybody together that we could from around the state, Poplar Bluff, Cape Girardeau, Kansas City. We're trying to bring the entire state together, and now we've got some guys from Arkansas coming too. It's going to be at the skate park, Wheel Park here in Cape Girardeau on Saturday at 3 p.m. is what time the comp kicks off, but the earlier you get there, the better you are off.
And so this isn't just all about skateboarding in terms of just having like a good time and you're just kind of free reign skateboarding. This is like a competition, correct?
Correct.
And so talk a little bit about that.
Okay, we're going to have the Forced Air Boom, which is going to be one event. We have one trophy going to one winner. We have the 3 heats, which is broken up by age group instead of skill set, specifically because I'm not the best skater in the world, and I didn't get involved because I like the best, and the reason I made this is because I wanted to see people just trying. So as long as people are trying, and the age groups are the old dude division, the big dude division, and the little dude division.
That sounds fun. And that was going to be another question of mine. Do you have to, be the best to go to this, or can you be a pretty new skateboarder? Is that what you're called?
We welcome everybody.
Yeah, you can be pretty new to skateboarding. We welcome the community as a whole because skateboarding is vast in age and knowledge, and we want to expand that and invite everyone who wants to learn. Right. And
there's no rules in skateboarding, and that's why I made these events specifically. Best run is the old dude, big dude, and little dude. It's just a best run. You're going to get a minute to a minute and a half, depending on how many times you get to come back. We're going to start out with a minute, though. Give everybody a minute to run and duke it out.
Yeah, just have a good time, come out and bring your family.
And so I am not that privy to skateboarding. The only thing I know about skateboarding is Tony Hawk on the PlayStation.
I'm sure, yeah.
That's the furthest I know about it. But what do you mean by a run? Is that like you just go and show off your tricks?
You get 1 minute to 60 seconds for you to do whatever you want. And you could, in a run, the best thing, what I'm specifically going to be looking for is how much you use the entire park and how your lines are consistent. If you can do one trick to another trick to another trick without falling, and using the entire park, different obstacles around the park.
It sounds pretty complicated. I couldn't imagine doing it. How did you guys get into skateboarding in the first place?
Oh man, I think he was grandfathered in from a young age.
I was pretty much grandfathered in. I lived down the street from here. I used to skate the old skate park. I've been skating since I was about 8, so about 15 or so years.
Holy cow.
And I got into skateboarding because it was a community, it was a family away from family. And I love those guys. They're older now and with kids my age, and I love them to death, and I wouldn't have it no other type of way.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what about you?
I started about 13 years old. I learned all the way up to an ollie. I'm from a little bitty town around here called Bell City, and if you've ever been there, you know it's mostly gravel.
Right,
so
right.
I skate at a church sometimes, but it was frowned upon back when I was a kid. I was born in the 80s, so I'm a bit older than Juan. We were still getting handcuffed back in the day for it, and so I joined sports teams and ended up going to the military for a while, and it wasn't until about 5 years ago my oldest, Grace, she showed interest, and now her 2 little siblings are going to actually be in the competition this weekend.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And so, real quickly, the competition is taking place on Saturday. What time does it start? Where is it at again? And is there like an entry fee, or is it just free?
It's
Come on out.
100% free entry,
and
it's all sponsored. Everything. All the prizes are from our sponsors, so we're not charging anyone anything, except me and my wife will be selling water, and I'm sure there will be a couple other vendors selling waters and hot dogs. Other than that, it's all free. Just come and have fun. And oh yeah, and funky skateboard.
That's super cool. Funky. I love that. And if they want to find out any more information about it, do you guys have like a Facebook event created or something created that they can find out more?
Both Facebook and Instagram. I personally don't do TikTok. I don't know if you do.
No, sir.
It's a little out of my knowledge, the TikTok stuff.
Okay,
but find us on Instagram. He is
It's _Sleepy Hollow _.
Okay.
And I am Motivate and Skate, MOTIV, the number 8, the letter N, SK, and the letter 8.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
That
you for
sounds like
having us.
such a
Thanks for
fun
having us.
event. Like, holy cow, it's
Hoping so.
nothing that I've ever been to. So definitely go check it out. We'll be back in just a bit.